Hey guys, Jackie DeSilva here, and today I wanted to talk about something that helps me get through my days, no matter what comes my way and no matter what my days are like. I continuously put myself into the right mindset of everything working to my advantage, and I always say that everything is working in my favor. And that is basically what I want to teach you guys today and put out to you guys today because we come across a bunch of different scenarios and situations in our daily lives. And sometimes it's something that we don't expect or, something happens and you're not expecting it. Um, Let me actually give you a story. So I work two jobs. I work for the public schools in a preschool classroom, and I'm also a personal care assistant to a girl that has severe cerebral palsy. And I absolutely love her. Her name is Maggie. She's 22 years old. I love her family. They're just basically my second family. I basically can sleep over there when I want, or it like worst case scenario, if anything happens, I can sleep over there. They're just absolutely a wonderful family. I definitely feel like part of them. So that being said, Thursday there was a huge snowstorm, definitely blizzard conditions, so they canceled school. So I was home all day Thursday. Later that night, I got a text message from my coworker saying that we're going to have a 2 hour delay that Friday morning because of how the conditions were. And I was, really excited because, I would have an extra 2 hours to get ready and get stuff done or whatnot. And so my phone was actually off in the morning between 6 and 6:30. I usually turn my phone off at night now for several reasons, but I had my phone off, and that morning I had turned it on around 6:30. Didn't bother to check my text messages. Didn't bother to checking online to make sure that we still had a 2 hour delay that Friday. So basically, I just got up Friday morning, the same usual time, 6:30. Got ready, pretended I was getting ready for work. I went to go clean my car. And then um, I actually did a couple errands. I got stuff done around here. And then I figured, we're still having a 2 hour delay, whatnot. So I actually left a little early, did a couple errands, then showed up at work. And something interesting. So I got into work and I noticed that something was strange. There was absolutely no cars whatsoever. And it's not like I was super duper early. I was the usual time, 20 minutes early. Um, so I showed up to work and no one was there. So I was like, all right, this is interesting. So I'm guessing we don't have a 2 hour delay. And they canceled the 2 hour delay to no school whatsoever. Because let me tell you, Friday was absolutely bitterly cold. It's been in the negatives and the windshield has been awful. And the weather has been awfully cold lately. So I texted my coworker and I was like, so I'm guessing we don't have school because I'm basically the only one that showed up to work and I'm guessing we don't have work. And she's like, oh, I texted you this morning and I didn't get it. And clearly we're all supposed to get phone calls from the actual school with updates and all that kind of stuff. And clearly I don't get any text messages or calls or anything. And even though I thought everything was all set so I would get those alerts so this wouldn't happen. Well, I said, you know what? It's all good. So I took a deep breath and I was like, you know what? Everything's working out to my advantage. Everything is working in my favor. And then all of a sudden something clicked into my mind. I was like, oh yeah, the girl that I work with, Maggie, she's home today. And I know her mom has a party going on at her house the next day, Saturday. So I called up the mom and I told her what happened, and I said, just so you know, I'm around town. I'm not home yet, but I just want to let you know if you need me for a couple of hours or if you need to go out to do errands, I'll be more than happy to watch Maggie for you. So lo and behold, she calls me back, and she was so thrilled and happy because Maggie has severe cerebral palsy. She needs one-on-one support at all times. So Her husband works or whatnot, but you know, she needed to go out and do errands for the party she was having, with her family the next day, and there was no way to get out. So basically, it all worked out to my advantage, and it also worked out to her advantage because I made the phone call saying, here I'm around town because both my jobs are actually very close to each other. So she called me and it worked out perfectly. I was so happy. You have no idea. I was like, okay, so, everything worked out. Everything, we kept talking about it, like everything worked out in your favor, everything worked out in her favor, so it worked out. So I picked up an extra 3 hours working with Maggie. And the best part is she paid me under the table because usually I get paid through the company. So she told me she was just going to pay me out of pocket. So I was so excited. So that's basically a story I wanted to share with you because we come into certain situations where, you have something in mind or you're planning on doing something and that plan falls through. We'll see it as a blessing. As you can see the background, count your blessings. And that's another thing. Instead of counting your problems, we need to count our blessings. And I'm really hoping I can help all of you guys that are watching and listening to just get in the right mindset of just staying positive no matter what happens to you guys. So that's basically it. I know this is a very long video and it was only, oh my goodness, I'm almost at 7 minutes and it was going to be really, really short. But I just want to put this out to you guys. Everything is working out in your favor. And the more you have that mindset of everything is working out in your favor and to your advantage, the more you'll start attracting things that will work out to your advantage in your favor. So start your day and new year, wherever you are right now, just start your day off and continuously remind yourself that everything is working out to your advantage and everything is working out in your favor. And the more you repeat that in your mind, the more it will, the more you're actually going to get to I believe it's the unconscious competent level, which means that you're automatically trained and in the right mindset of where you're supposed to be. So on that note, I'm going to end this right now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.